Hello everyone, I just wanted to show you the room real quick. I apologize for some of the mess, but I just wanted to take you on a quick tour because if I wait to take this video until the room is done, as my mother will tell you, the room is never done. And so I figured I'd just show you the room right now. Anyways, we're standing in the hallway right here. This would be, Dad, you would know what this is. This is roommate's bedroom, which was Michaela's bedroom, Dad, when you were here the last time. Out this hallway would be the kitchen and the exit to the Nassau Street, and here's the shared bathroom. But moving back here, we have my door. I just want to show you a little bit of what we have because we finally got to a place where things are kind of done. Okay, so we see over here, close that for a moment, we have the computer up and running. Got these cool orange LED fans. And it's an orange case for the Netherlands national color. I put Linux on here, Ubuntu. As you can see, it's working very fine. I just got a new graphics card in there, which really helped the processor. But here, I'm just going to click on, I just turned it on, but here, I'm going to click on Mozilla, 2, 3, 4, boom, right there. So it's pretty fast, and it's working perfect for what I need it for, which is just word processing and simple things for my classes. Real quick, we got this here. Still got to work on the keyboard. For some reason, these keys aren't really working down here. I got to figure out what's going on. But again, this is just to learn music theory. Here are the fish tanks. Let me turn the light on here. What you're supposed to be seeing here is just things as normal as they have been before. There is the tank that we started with, the bigger one right here, the 20-gallon. And then we, of course, moved on to the 46-gallon, which is bigger right here. Now what we've added is this water bridge. So you see this is PVC pipe. It tends to be quite expensive, but I wanted to get clear PVC pipe so you could see the fish perhaps going through. So what you had to do was, here is an air line. Had to drill a hole through there, seal it up. I did that with PVC primer and cement. I melted, if you can see, I melted some pieces of plastic onto the PVC just to make sure the connection was airtight. And then what you do is, just like a straw, you use this to suck the air into this chamber, and then you block the air from leaving, which I did by, here, if I can get this real quick. I attached the other end of this line to one of these gang valves. And you see the two on the top are connected to each other, and the two on the bottom are connected to each other, just to make sure that there's no air leakage. And so you can see here that we have a little level of water. So this is air on the top, but this is all water right here. And then the water is connected down into this tank, and then of course is connected down into this tank. And then all you have to do is, I got this external filter down here. This is under the whole project. It's back there, but maybe I'll show you better some other day. But in essence, what's happening is, from that external filter, this green pipe is pushing water in, and over here, this green pipe in the other tank is sucking water out. So this level is going down, this level is going up, but of course water by its nature needs to equalize. It needs to be at the same level, of course. Well, it has this connection over the bridge, and so what water does by its own nature is it creates for me a current going up through here, over here, and down into this one. And then as this tank fills up, it's immediately sucked out, of course, by the green tank, and it cycles back into this one. So you have basically one tank here made out of two. And the fish are kind of wary of it, but we have good news. This morning I woke up, and Mr. Frog has made his way from the other tank into the Buddha tank, as you can see here. And so he's kind of vying for space with the electric blue crayfish over here. That you can see, and I saw a little altercation this morning, and wouldn't you believe it, the frog actually just sat there, and the crayfish was the one who backed off in the end. So not what I expected, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but if you look way up here on the top, you see all those little specks there that not on the top of the water, but they're kind of swimming back there. I don't know if I can, oh there, yeah. See all those small fish on the top, just below the surface of the water? Those are all babies that I just found mostly today. I gotta say there's about 10 to 15 babies in here between guppies and danios, so those are gonna be growing. So we got life. And now we go to the grow room. You see what I've built here really quickly. So here's my room. That's the door we came through. You can see here we got the thing going over the bed. It's like a canopy. It's like a tent that goes over. Usually this line is going to be sucked in because the exhaust fan is going to make a vacuum and make that not bulge as far down as it is right now. But you can see it's all connected here. There's not a single nail. I think there's one nail over here that I needed to do on the fly, but there's no nails in here. It's only staples, a little bit of pine wood, and duct tape. And so I've made no alterations. I've made no damages to the property. And I've made it as airtight as possible to prevent water damage. I installed this little zipper here so we can open up, and now we go into the room and you see what we have built. So we have here, all these tanks going here. 1, 2, 3. There's one behind that light and one way behind that light under the bamboo. And there's the guinea pig cage in the closet here. I'm sorry for the mess. I just did water changes last night and I passed some of the water through the aquarium filter to make sure that it's clean and make sure the algae is not growing in the bottom. All of these are just as has been described below. Each one of these, if you lift them up, you will find in there the water. And there you see all the roots that are coming down to get nutrients. And the water cycling through makes sure that there's no rot and make sure the nutrients are always accessible when the plants need it. I bought this a while ago. This was just a simple like $10 thing on Amazon, but I found on Amazon this little extension which allows you to, well here, I got another one. It's like this. It allows you to extend from the light socket out farther away, so if you need distance, which I did right here. And then I found on Amazon as well this thing, which converts one socket into 4. And then I went on Amazon. I don't know who invented this, but these are great. These are high efficiency grow bulbs. I got just 4 of these, attached them into one light, and now you got a pretty powerful grow light right here, which was basically cheap. I had this existing grow light, which has been with us for a long time. And then I was at my friend's house the other day, and lo and behold, his neighbor had this beautiful grow light. It's probably a $200 grow light, giving it away for 50 bucks. So we made sure, went to Ace Hardware, and I found the stud, which is just above here. I found this piece of wood outside somewhere, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those long screws. Those are all in there, making sure it doesn't, I've hung on this thing before and it's not moving, so it can hold a lot of weight. Then we have these wires going down, which hold the grow light in place. We have seeds growing right here. This is a germination station. All these ones that you see that are green are going to be transferred into pods that are open in this one. And yeah, this is where it's starting. So this is our grow room. We have an exhaust fan. That's pushing air out, which is, as I was saying before, that's what sucks this this thing in. Well, I can show you here. Here, if I would get into the grow room, and I kind of shut down the zipper here, so I'm going to make it mostly airtight, not perfectly, but mostly. And now watch this. I hope I don't blow a fuse here. Try not to do too much electricity, but if I do it, the fan on power 2, watch this tent here. You see it comes all in, and this thing, which was kind of saggy before, becomes taut in the other direction. You see the whole thing is bulging forward into the room now. The reason being is because I've lined the entire exterior with duct tape to make it as airtight as possible. But there are small holes everywhere, of course. It can never be perfect. But there's only one exhaust right here. And so, of course, it's pulling all that air in, and I have a pretty secure room. And I can also open this window over here to create a draft coming into this room and then exiting out of this room, making sure that these plants have adequate circulation. And also, one final touch. The entire floor is lined with pond lining. So, of course, I have had multiple spills, especially last night with the water change. And there is going to be no water damage possible to the wood for the owner of this place, as there's no water leaks. So, anyways, as I try to find the zipper to exit, okay, where are we at? Okay, well, anyways, I'll work on that. Yeah, last thing, we've got our clock, our backwards clock, which I found cool, and our temperature and our humidity. So, at any rate, this is the room, and I'm going to figure out after this video how to get out of the room, but thanks for watching, and hope to keep you posted soon. Bye-bye now.